unboxing of a new bee sting antenna that I bought for my car. This happens to be a DAB and FM and AM antenna. It's the Kinetic DRA-6001. I purchased this from DAB on Wheels, or dabonwheels.co.uk. I have to say they were extremely helpful with their email communications with me, as this is the first time I've purchased an aerial like this for DAB. Previously I've used a glass mount aerial, which is very simple. This is a little bit more complicated and slightly more expensive, but will give you a much better signal reception, and they were very, very helpful on their website, and when contacting them via email they were also very helpful, so I'd recommend them. That's dabonwheels.co.uk, and I also found them to be the cheapest in providing this item for me. You may also see them as Sonus on eBay. I think they also sell on eBay, but if you go direct to their website you'll actually find they're slightly cheaper than they are on eBay. I have previously opened this box just to make sure that all items are correct. Out on the outside of the box was the delivery note, which has got the details of the item that I've purchased. So I've opened up the box here. So inside we have some instructions. We have the aerial extension cables, as I purchased one of the kits which comes with the extension cables themselves, and the aerial. As I said, this is a Kinetic DRA-6001 aerial. Now there is also two other versions that look very, very similar. There's the DRA-6003. The 601 and 603 are both made in China. The 601, which is this one here, has a 440mm antenna. The 603 only has a 230mm antenna. You may think that that's maybe slightly better with it being shorter, so it's slightly more discreet on your vehicle, but you will find that the 601 will give you a slightly better reception on FM and AM than the 603 slightly shorter antenna, so bear that in mind. If DAB is your prime use, then maybe the short aerial may work for you, but I've gone for the slightly longer one. There is also the DRA-6004. That's made in Germany. It's almost identical to the 601, except it's made in Germany, and the 604 has a 76-degree angle, so from flat 76. This one, the 601 and 603, they have a 70-degree angle. So depending whether you want a slightly different angle, then go for the 604, which actually is an identical version of a old Bosch Blaupunkt aerial, which is now discontinued. Put that to one side. So you also have in the box the aerial extension cables. This one here is for the AM and FM. You'll notice that it has a Hirschmann male connector on the end here, and that goes to a DIN aerial connector on this end here. That cable is 5.5 meters long. And here's the DAB aerial on this end here, which connects to the aerial itself. This is a FME male connector. That's what comes out of the aerial itself, and that goes to a standard SMB male connector. Now these connectors are little push fit connectors, and a lot of in-car DAB units use these. I currently run a JVC unit which has this, and I am also upgrading to a Pioneer which also has that kind of connection on it. This cable is 5 meters and 25 centimeters long, and also allows you to convert from the connector on the aerial to the standard. You'll see here on the bottom you've got your two main connectors. This is the Hirschmann screw type on the end of the aerial itself. You've then got your FME male connector there, and you've also got your power connector. That's obviously the positive power connector to run the amplifier that sits within the base. You just need to unscrew the bottom here and slide this nut off, and then once you do that you'll be able to feed the cables through the hole in the roof of your car where your existing area was, or if not, you may need to drill a hole. And don't forget you've got the rubber mounts here, make sure that they're on there. Also make sure that this clamp here gets a very, very good connection because that will be your negative connection for the power supply within the base itself. The aerial does also unscrew, so if you find yourself going into a car park or you have issues with vandalism, you can purchase a new one of these antennas, or if you wish, when you park up, you can remove the antenna, stick it inside your car, and therefore alleviating any vandalism potential problems. This was attached around the cables of the antenna. It's just warning you to make sure you use plenty of grease when inserting this to the car. Make sure it's full of grease around the inside here when you put the cable through. This will ensure the lack of corrosion on both the bodywork and the metalwork of the antenna on the unit here. It says that you need to put enough in that when you push this down the car and tighten the clamp, it squirts out the side. If it's not squirting out, you haven't put enough on. So that obviously just protects it. That's what that says there. These are the instructions. You can find some details of these on the Dab on Wheels website, dabonwheels.co.uk. The instructions are here. This picture here can be found on that website and will show you the connections on the base, and will also tell you the size. The hole required here is a 19mm round hole, just so you know. There's more information on that on the website. And I will also be posting a video of the installation of this aerial, so you can get an idea of how it actually goes in the car. So that's the Kinetic DRA-6001. I hope you found that useful, and if you want more information on how to install this, check out my other videos or go to Dab on Wheels. Thanks very much.